Hello, everybody. It's my pleasure and privilege to be asked to address you on this very special occasion of the International Women's Day and the launch of the Shakti Initiative in Jaipur, which is happening today. And to share with you some of my experiences of life and career, and to talk to you about what it has been like to be Sangeeta Bahadur. And I am currently posted in Malta as India's High Commissioner. Um, I was born in Kolkata, not because I'm Bengali, but because my father, who was also a civil servant, he was in the income tax. It was his first posting, and that's where my parents had me. When I was around 3.5 years old, we moved on to other cities and states in India, starting with Gorakhpur in UP, going on to Jabalpur in Madhya Pradesh, then on to back to, in fact, Kanpur in UP, then on to Ahmedabad in Gujarat, and finally to Mumbai, where I did my undergrad and my postgrad, and also appeared for the civil services, which was an unheard of phenomenon in those days in Mumbai, because people there were much more interested in essentially making money by joining some big multinational company or bank, and they couldn't understand why I wanted to join the government. But well, I did, and I chose to opt for the Indian Foreign Service. Uh, why I did that is also an interesting story. My first ambition was to become an air hostess. Fortunately for me, a very dear friend of my father's at that time happened to speak to me, and he asked me, "Why do you want to do that?" And I said, "Well, because I wanted to travel the globe." And he said, "Well, in that case, why don't you join the foreign service and travel in style?" So that's what I did, and for the last 35 years, that's what I've been doing. He has passed on a long time ago, but I never stopped thanking him for his sage advice. I have been posted to begin with in Spain, thereafter to Bulgaria and Mexico, where my second daughter was born, then on to Belgium, UK, Belarus, and now finally in Malta, which is a beautiful place, by the way. So, any if you want to plan your holidays here, you should actually think of doing that. I have served my country in various capacities in all these countries, as well as in headquarters for many years, and have loved every moment of it, because it is a rare privilege which is granted to very few people. And I'm one of those lucky few, and I am aware of that every moment of every day, and I'm grateful for that, for this opportunity. I happen to be, a dyed in the wool patriot, even though I've spent a substantial part of my life abroad. But everything has been done. Whatever I've done, whatever I've achieved, it's been because I love my country, and in one way or another, I've served it in every way that I have been able to. My younger brother is also in the civil services. He's also in the income tax. I have two daughters. My husband is an architect who's based in India, so we don't get to spend too much time together. But even that, as I said, in the service of the country is okay. And now, as for what I intend to do in future, that's something that I've been also grappling with, because with retirement looming large, I'm thinking of how I can continue to be of use to my country, how I can continue to serve my country in some other capacity, in some other way, perhaps. Maybe through education, maybe through culture, maybe through my writings, because I'm also a fairly well known published author whose Kaal Trilogy in fact, in 4 parts, is already available in bookshops and on Kindle. And my fifth book is about to hopefully come out this year. So maybe, and all my books are based on Indian philosophy, spirituality, traditions, culture. So I'm very proud of whatever I write, because it's again in many ways for my country to enhance India's profile around the globe. And I hope to keep doing something like that in future as well. If any of you have any ideas to share with me on that, please feel free to let me know. I'd be happy to hear them. A very, very happy Women's Day to all of you, and be happy, and do something bright, something beautiful, something exciting with your life, because you're granted. I know we believe in a series of lives, rebirth, and everything, but you only remember one. So at the end of it, if you're happy with what you've done,